We are in the process of raising a generation of emotional marshmallows. We're raising a generation of children to grow up believing that they are entitled to a life in which nobody does or says anything to them that they don't like. And if they do experience it, it's not their job to handle it. It's our job, the adults, to protect them from these experiences and to send to counseling or to punish anybody who's making them have these experiences. I wonder how this generation is going to manage when they grow up. They're going to get married and have children, and they're going to discover what abuse is really like. An angry person, by definition, feels like a victim. We don't get angry when people or things are going our way. We only get angry when people or things are against us. I could be a 6'6", muscle-bound, 300-pound male, and you could be my 4'8", 90-pound wife, and I could be beating you every day. If I'm angry at you, it's because I feel like I'm your victim. I can't trust you anymore. I see you looking at other men. You don't want to have sex with me anymore. You show me no respect. My dinner is never ready when I come home from work. You don't know how to take care of our children. You don't know how to take care of our house. You give me a hard time when I have a few drinks with the guys. The thing is, if you are the person that I am angry at, you don't experience me as your victim. You experience me as your abuser. Whenever two people are angry at each other, each one feels they are the innocent victim and the other one is the evil abuser. The worst acts of violence in the world are not committed by people who think like bullies. They're committed by people who think like victims. Bullies are not looking to kill. They're not stupid. They know you go to jail if you kill. Bullies want power, control, dominance. Bullies want living victims. It's victims who feel like killing.
You're stupid.
I am not stupid. Nobody calls me stupid gets away with it.
Are you threatening me?
I know karate, but get me about your body.
Even people are murderers, bro. They swear, it wasn't me. I was framed. I was set up, or I was getting revenge. They started. It's their fault. Everybody feels like a victim. We used to teach the golden rule. The golden rule is not about being nice to nice people. That's easy. The golden rule is about being nice to people even when they're mean to us. Today, the guiding principle is not love your enemy. Today, it's zero tolerance for bullies. Zero tolerance for bullies is not love your enemy. It's much closer to hate your enemy. This is how we're teaching tolerance today. It is very, very important to be completely tolerant of everyone. And if anyone shows you any kind of intolerance, we will have no tolerance for them. We used to teach, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. This slogan is the age-old solution to becoming a victim of relentless teasing or taunting. If you get upset when kids insult you, then they love insulting you, they never stop tormenting you, and that's when you want to kill or you want to die. And if you do not get upset by insults, it is no fun to pick on you, and the kids leave you alone, and you do not become a victim of relentless teasing or taunting. If it makes you happy to put me down, it makes me happy too.
Why would you think someone would be happy insulting you?
You look like you're enjoying it. If you have some more insults, I'd love to hear them.
I think we've covered them all.
So you're stopping or you want to do it some more? Because if you stop, you lose the game.
I think at this point I would rather lose.
Okay. Today we're telling kids, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words hurt my feelings, and that's even worse. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words kill. We are telling kids today that to be called an idiot should cause them even more pain and damage than to have their arm broken. I don't know about you, but I would much rather be called an idiot than to have my arm broken. And I would bet my very last cent that the adults who are teaching this to children do not believe it either. If I'm going to offer these adults a choice, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to call you an idiot or I'm going to break your arm. Are they going to tell me, oh, take my arm and break it, just don't call me an idiot? Almost every fight that breaks out between kids happens over insults, and we have no idea why it's happening. We're encouraging them to get upset by insults. Freedom of speech is a solution to most human conflict. But even in this country where we have freedom of speech, very few people know how to practice it. Now, many people believe that freedom of speech is wonderful, but it does not apply to cursing. The sound vibrations caused by curse words are far more destructive than the sound vibrations caused by other kinds of words.
I think you're being a real bitch about this.
You can't use a word like that with a teacher.
I just did.
Stop being such a smart aleck. I'm going to be very nice to you. I'm going to give you one chance to apologize in front of the whole class, or you're taking a walk to the principal's office.
And I'll call her a bitch too.
Go right ahead, do it. Go.
Why do we get so worked up about these curse words? For most of human existence, we actually did believe that cursing had this magical power to make catastrophes happen. Over the last 1,000 years, many, many women were burned alive at the stake by intelligent people who believed that they were witches and had the power to say curses that were making catastrophes happen. It's about time we woke up and realized they're only words. These words only have the power that we give the words. The people who are actually promoting cursing the most are the people who are fighting it the hardest. The people who are preaching against cursing, punishing people for cursing, they're the ones giving these words the power. And the kids discover, wow, these words are so powerful. We could drive the adults nuts with these words.
Jim, is it funny when people look smart and competent and happy? Or is it funny when people look stupid and clumsy and miserable?
Stupid, clumsy, and miserable.
Yeah. It's never funny when people look good. It's only funny when people look bad. And the worse they look, the funnier it is. Honestly, Jim, no joke. You are so ugly, when you look in the mirror, the reflection throws up. You were laughing at my song, which is all about my misery. You were laughing when Jim was insulting me and I was going nuts. You were laughing when I was insulting Jim. Compliments are not funny. Insults are funny. I will give anybody here $50 if you can show me a funny compliment.
For the next thing that I'm going to do, I would like those of you sitting closest to the doors to prevent anyone from escaping. To make matters worse, they gave me a sibling. They treated him as though he were the king. I tried to assert my superior might, but Mom and Dad took his side in every fight. The little runt grew up being their darling. They'd make him happy while I would be snarling. I contemplated how life's so unfair as I discreetly tipped over his high chair. Lord, please bless the psychologic occupation whose wisdom brought me absolute vindication. I wasn't to blame in my angry assaults. They were all my parents' faults. Yes, I am angry. Why shouldn't I be? This last time. Life is so cruel, especially to me, a poor victim of existential pain that's short-circuiting my brain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate an audience with good taste.